Hello everyone, my name is Zack Snipes. I'm a county extension agent for the Clemson University Cooperative Extension Service, and today I'm in beautiful Cordesville, South Carolina. For those of you that don't know, that's near Moncks Corner, South Carolina. We're at Wabi Sabi Farm. I'm here with Mr. Jimmy Livingston. He's the farmer, owner, and operator of this beautiful farm. Jimmy, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yep. So as I mentioned, we're at Wabi Sabi Farm. What in the world does Wabi Sabi mean, and why did you guys name it that? I thought I was going to get ramen the first time I got introduced to y'all.
Well, when we were beginning to farm about 15 years ago, we knew just enough to be dangerous at it, and our rows might have been a little more crooked and our fruit wasn't quite just right. And we read about Wabi Sabi, and it just means you embrace life's imperfections, and it suited us at the time, and so here we are. You know?
So now that y'all have perfected everything, I guess we need to change the name of the farm.
No, there's no perfection. There's a lot of misshapen fruit and a lot of crooked rows out here. It suits us just fine right now.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the farm and what you guys do here.
Well, we primarily grow strawberries, but we also offer other vegetables that grow at the same time, lettuce and onions and a little bit of garlic, radishes, just whatever we can grow simultaneously with the strawberries. We find that people arrive for the strawberries and enjoy the day out. Well, they love to support a small farm and they love to eat fresh vegetables, so it's a win for everyone.
And folks, when they come out, you know, there's strawberries and other vegetables, but earlier we were looking at one of your trails. Can you tell us about your, what'd you call it, a contemplative trail?
It's a contemplative trail. It's just when you leave the strawberry field, it's just a field of wheat and oats, just cover crop. But we just cut a long winding trail through it so you can just enjoy the walk and the listening and, you know, just enjoy while you're here.
Right.
So it's just a trail and kids enjoy it. They play, have fun. So,
sure.
Yeah.
So we've talked a little bit about cover crops. Can you tell us, A, what a cover crop is and why should we care, or why do you grow cover crops?
Well, if you leave soil bare, nature will fill it with weeds or probably something you don't need. What we found is just by growing, say, sun hemp and oats and some other, you know, maybe some peas, you increase your nitrogen greatly, you increase your organic matter, your tilth is so much healthier, your soil is so much healthier, it'll carry a better crop. Like sun hemp, for example, it can have 2 tons of organic matter per acre.
Yeah.
So that's enormous. I mean, that's like 2 tons of mulch in your garden.
Right, absolutely.
So we believe in it, and we grow it.
And that's evidenced by y'all's crops. You know, I've worked with y'all 10, 12 years now, and I remember the first couple times I came out here, man, I was worried because it was beach sand.
It was, yeah.
And
you're
now,
right.
You know, you have a lot darker soil, healthier soil, and I've seen it at different times and different seasons where we'll have a flush of growth and you're like, well, I didn't fertilize or anything. And I think it's because of just the goodness that's in the soil that y'all have built and cultivated over time.
Yeah, thank you. That we feel like that if you create a healthy soil, the plant's going to be healthy. It can defend itself from the enemies of the plant, you know, so whether that's disease or pest. And you just have a healthier environment. That's kind of how we want to grow stuff.
Absolutely.
So we enjoy it.
Yep. Yeah. Well, we're in a strawberry patch now. I know there's a lot of issues around strawberry production, particularly the last couple of years with some major diseases, and we're all at Clemson and other universities are working on that. And so it kind of makes us nervous, but I mean, this is probably one of the best crops I've seen you grow. I mean, what did you do different this year?
We did a lot. First of all, we followed Clemson. We really leaned on you guys. So we appreciate you answering our questions. And we bottom plowed, which is something we don't normally do. We've tried to pull those nutrients up. We also tried to bury any existing disease that might have been in there because disease is ever present. Yep. And you have to try to stay in front of it.
You have an interesting pest that I think a lot of folks don't have, and what'd you call them, ninjas?
Yeah, they're possums.
Ninjas.
Yeah, they're terrible. You can't even see them. They sneak out here and they'll take every strawberry off the field. So we had to put this electric fence, and this is the Great Wall of Cordesville.
The Great Wall of Cordesville.
You know, and it stopped the possums. So but that's our biggest, I guess, thief of strawberries. You know, they sneak in at night and they just walk down the row and eat every red berry they can.
Definitely hurts when you're trying to fill a bunch of buckets, right?
Yeah, well, it's more than you think. You know, they might get 20 or 30 gallons a night out of a field this size. And if they do that for a week,
It's a lot of berries.
It's a lot of berries, and you know, I'm not growing them for them.
Yep. Another thing you've done differently this year, and something I admire a lot about y'all, is you don't ever do the same thing over and over and over. You're willing to change and willing to think things through and think a little differently. And something that y'all have done differently this year is your spacing on your strawberries. You want to talk about that a little bit?
We did. We increased it to 18 inches. We've always spaced them 12 inches apart, and they crowded a little bit, but not too bad. But on the advice of Clemson, we separated by 6 inches, and it was a huge bonus. I think the plants have more room to grow, more room for their roots to spread. And as you can see, the breeze is blowing through these right now, which is exactly what you want. You need an airflow to keep them nice and dry.
Yeah.
So it worked out great for us. We're actually decided that we're just going to go to 18 inches from here on out.
Yeah.
We'll just space
it. And it makes it a little easier to pick because y'all are primarily a U-pick.
Yeah, much easier. People can see every berry. Stuff doesn't get lost.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a much better operation. Takes a little more space, but it's okay.
So y'all have strawberries, you have vegetables available seasonally, but recently you turned your little covered shed area into a studio. Tell us a little bit about that. Well,
I enjoy painting and I enjoy creating prints, and I needed a space to do it. So we just closed in a little bit of our vegetable shed, and I make prints. I paint, acrylics and oils, and it's my own little escape and my own little it kind of started out as a way to use the plants that were out here to show people just really how pretty they were and how nice they were.
Yeah.
And so we just started making prints of them, and just physical prints, and they really turned out nice, and so we love them.
So Jimmy, now that you have this studio and you have art in the studio, it's a cool segue into talk about Clemson's Ag and Art Tour that they have that's around the state. And I think Berkeley County is going to be a part of that. And y'all are one of the farms on the Ag and Art Tour.
Yeah, we are. We're a farm. I think there's maybe 6 or 7 in the area, and people can travel around and visit all the different farms, and there'll be vendors and artists set up. We enjoy it. We're really excited about it, and can't wait for it all to happen.
So your nephew got married recently.
Yes.
And they didn't want to get married in the traditional space. So what did y'all do?
Well, they were just looking for a place that they could bring the family and their friends, and they love our farm. So we invited them, and we put a new cover on our greenhouse and turned that into a beautiful little venue spot. And so, they had a grand time. We had a lot of people out there, and it was very different because it was on a farm. I mean, there were crops growing in the field. So it was fun. When they ate some of the food, it was just from right there. So it was really nice. Yeah.
And it's a true authentic experience.
It is. I mean, it was a fun day. It was a good farm day.
And I see a lot of farms doing that sort of thing, the agritourism type thing. Can you talk a little bit about maybe how small farms can diversify and things that you have to think about, because there's good seasons and there's bad seasons, and
that's right. Yeah, it's not always good.
Right.
But just a farmer once told me, I was telling him how things were going really well and stuff was growing, and he said, well, that'll pass. And and that's both ways. When the bad stuff comes, it passes. But what you have to do now, farming, what we see is you really have to figure out how to allow the land to help you live on it, and if that's opening up another spot that you can make available to people, you just have to diversify. You just have to figure out where you can create opportunities for your farm. So that's kind of what we're doing, and we farm full time, and sometimes winters get long.
Winters get long, and 1:30 in the morning covering strawberries gets old.
That's right. Right. So we try to find available options, and people enjoy coming out here, and they enjoy going to other small farms. And so we figured we'd open up an area, and it's actually met some really good response. So we're happy about the way it's going.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having us out today. I'm getting pretty hungry, and I know normally when I come, I have to block off at least half, 3/4 of a day, because we look at every plant, and we do the contemplative, cover crop tour, and we get to see everything. And I'm just really thankful for our friendship, and
Me too.
you know, all the times we've had together, the good times, the bad times, and I'm especially thankful for all the lunches that you have. You always tell me to come around lunchtime.
That's
we
right.
always eat good.
Well, it's a long ways out here, and we appreciate you coming out, and we really do lean on your advice. And when you come out, we might not appear to be paying attention, but I'm paying attention every time, so I appreciate it.
I can tell it's very evident.
Yeah, well,
Awesome.
Thank you. It's been great.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate you coming on the show, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.